Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nayaswami Padma, and I'm here today to bring you a touch of inspiration from the original teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda. I'm reading out of Swami Kriyananda's autobiography, The New Path. And in this excerpt, he says, "One day I asked him, 'What is the most important quality on the spiritual path?' 'Deep sincerity,' the master replied, 'and devotion. It isn't the numbers of years one spends on the path that counts, but how deeply one tries to find God. Jesus said, 'The last shall be first, and the first last.'" Well, this is an important aspect of spiritual teaching. It's so easy to fall back into our sort of human interactions, the way we relate to one another in this world. And it's taught in family settings, it's taught in corporate or work settings. You know, if you have seniority, then therefore you must really know how to do that thing better than anyone else. You must have, in the hierarchy of things, a higher place. That's the way of thinking of the past yuga, the past age, the more material age. In the world today, already, it's becoming more and more obvious that creative ideas can come out of the humble garage of the young man who's experimenting, or woman who's experimenting with, the original guys who developed computers or the internet, or we live in such an innovative time. It has nothing to do with whether you have a PhD or how many years you went to college. It has everything to do with how much energy and creativity you apply to your art form, whatever it may be. Well, on the spiritual path, that's different, because it's not about achievement. It's about shedding the layers and layers of ego attachments, of self-identifications, of personality, of likes and dislikes, of all of those things related to what Swami Kriyananda used to call the bundles of self-definitions. And we can't fake that. We can't pretend to be transparent as a soul, as a human being. We either are or we're not. The vibration, the spiritual vibration within each of us is either allowed to express itself because we've let go of those layers of attachments and self-definitions, or it's not. And it's simply, in one of Yogananda's poems, he calls it the strutting little ego on the stage. And so it is in this particular reading. He's talking about that very point, that it's when we hold God the most dear and the most near, that is when we're able to share that vibration, that expression of divinity the most purely. This is such an important aspect of things. And so deep sincerity and devotion, as he's talking about. And then the last shall be first, and the first, meaning the strutting little ego, shall be last. Joy to you, and we'll see you again next week. Blessings. Bye-bye now.